Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Alexa Collins.
And I'm Mackenzie Witt. Here are today's announcements. Today is Friday, March 16th, day 6. Students planning on attending VOTEC next year for the first time must hand in their paperwork to the guidance office as soon as possible. Students who still need applications should pick them up in the guidance office. Sign up for Color Guard in the office as well. Tonight's opening night for Fiddler on the Roof, and tickets are still available in the athletic office and at the door. Cost is $7 for students and $10 for adults. Curtain is at 7:30 p.m. There is a mandatory art club meeting during homeroom on Monday, March 19th in room 105. See Ms. Shockey with questions. Student Council has a full body meeting on Monday during homeroom in the cafeteria. There is a spring college fair on Monday, March 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the high school gym. Sophomores, juniors, and seniors and their parents are encouraged to attend. Yearbook club photos are scheduled for next Tuesday, March 20th, 1st through 3rd periods. The next peer mediation activity is scheduled for Tuesday, March 20th from 5 to 6 p.m. in the cafeteria. Reading Club fundraiser forms and money are due on Wednesday, March 21st. Student Council is hosting a semi-formal dance on Saturday, March 24th from 7 to 9:30 p.m. for students in grades 9 through 12. The event is pre-sale tickets only, and tickets are available during B and C lunches. Cost is $3 per student and $5 a couple. Senior projects are due in April. If anyone needs ideas, stop in the principal's office. And here's Lexi with today's news.
Thanks, Kenz. After months of hard work and late nights, opening night for Fiddler on the Roof is finally here. The cast is not the only ones working hard to bring the show to life. Working long hours behind the scenes is the stage crew. As soon as the musical is announced, Mr. McPhee and his students brainstorm ideas for set designs and scenery and then start building. Stage crew members head to the auditorium during study halls and evenings to perfect their specific tasks, from programming and operating the lights and sound to building and painting the moving sets. To add to the stress of perfecting the details of the background, sophomore Jade Whitmer is responsible for 27 different audio channels, and junior Darren Rosenstein oversees the many lighting sequences. MCA Live spoke with stage crew members Darren Rosenstein, Emily Barnhart, and Adam Weisinger about their roles in this year's performance.
Stage manager is always trying to make sure that everyone's doing a job in the back. They're always trying to make sure that certain props go out at specific times, backdrops are dropped at the right time. Pretty much they keep the peace in the back.
If something goes wrong, we always have our tools by our side, getting ready to go. We're always prepared for the worst possible scenario because we want to make sure because the show must go on and it must be perfect. You have to make sure everybody's working together. Everybody has to be on the same level because your weakest worker is what your level is. So you got to make sure everybody knows what they're doing, that the director knows what we want, what we know what she wants, what Mr. McPhee wants to know what we want. Like, it has to all work together as a whole.
Well, it's been really fun and interesting to work with the lights. I feel this play I was able to use my creative skills to put onto these lights. Not only are lights important for being able to see the people, but they're good for setting the mood as well of the scene. So for example, if the scene's pretty happy, everyone's dancing and smiling and having a good time, I may make the scene look like this, have a nice blue sky and have a nice yellow sun, good time, good atmosphere. But if the scene's getting intense, tension is rising and all that bad stuff, I might make the sky red because, red's pretty angry, and there it is. So I feel like that is a good way to help the overall production of the play. Well, on the computer, there's a lot of these numbers here, and each number represents a light. So I had to, make my way around the stage, make myself familiar with it, and find out where all the lights were aimed and what colors there were, and if I had to re-aim any other lights. And I got all that stuff taken care of, and it all came together.
15 members of stage crew in all have worked hard behind the scenes, painting, moving sets, curtains, and props. Mount Carmel area has a rich tradition of quality performances, and we hope to see a full house both nights. The show is directed by Miss Melinda Hoops, choreographed by Katrina Calvin, and pit orchestra is conducted by Mr. Bernard Steller. Curtain is at 7:30 both nights, with tickets available at the door. Break a leg, cast and crew. Students caught doing the right thing? Start saving your tornado tickets. School-wide Positive Behavior Supports Coordinator, Mrs. Harner, and the School-wide Positive Behavior Team will host a silent reward auction Friday, April 6th, just prior to PSSA testing. Each department in the school and other generous donors are coming together to create raffle baskets to reward students' good behavior. Baskets will be filled with lots of great prizes and will be on display in the cafeteria that day. Students can put their tornado tickets in whatever basket they want, and the random drawing winners will be announced on Monday, April 9th. The school-wide Positive Behavior Team is always looking for new, creative ways to get students involved while rewarding them for good behavior. Any additional prize donations are appreciated. Teachers and staff encourage good behavior and start handing out tickets to students caught doing the right thing, and get ready for this fun reward auction event on April 6th. Attention sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Time is moving quickly and another school year is almost in the books. Luckily, the Spring College Fair comes to Mount Carmel Area High School's gym on Monday, March 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. More than 20 schools, including representatives from various military branches, will attend. Students will have a variety of college and university representatives to speak with from public, private trade, and technical schools. There will also be an opportunity to talk to representatives in the Army, Air Force, or Marines. Some colleges and universities attending are Bucknell, Shippensburg, Penn State, Bloomsburg, King's College, Lebanon Valley, and many more. This is a great way for students and their parents to ask questions to help make decisions about their future plans. Come on out Monday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. for advice about your future after high school. Check in the guidance office for more information. Today's vocab word of the day is rambunctious. The dream sequence in Fiddler on the Roof is very wild and rambunctious. Stay tuned to find out what rambunctious means. And we'll be right back with Miranda and Sports.
Attention all MCA sports fans, spring sports practices are officially underway and it should be an exciting season. MCA offers 3 sports in which students may participate: track and field, baseball, and softball. First, track and field. The boys team is led by head coach Chris Catton and the girls team by Anna Ditchy. Their first meet of the season is at home against South Williamsport Tuesday, March 27th. The varsity boys baseball team is led by new head coach Brenton Eads and the head coach for the JV team is Brian Christiana. Their season starts with a scrimmage tomorrow at Shikellamy and officially starts next Saturday with the Minersville tournament. Finally, the girls softball co-op-ed with Lourdes. While the MCA girls wear the Lourdes jersey, there is quite a large number of talented Mount Carmel players. Head coach is Clay Funk, and their first game is set for Saturday, March 24th against Millville at the MCA field. Every team has been working hard to prepare and could use everyone's support on what should be a very successful season. Hopefully the weather will start acting like spring because the spring sports season is officially underway. And back to Kenzie at the news desk.
Thanks, Miranda. At 10 a.m. on March 14th, students from all over the country walked out of their classes as part of the #Enough National School Walkout. Students from Los Angeles, New York, Parkland, and Mount Carmel honored the 17 lives lost in last month's Parkland school shooting, along with protesting violence on school grounds. The walkout lasted 17 minutes, 1 minute for each life lost, with a moment of silence at the end. The movement was organized by the Women's March Youth Empower, spreading quickly through social media. At our school, some may have walked out to take a break from class, but many others felt strongly that this was a time to take a stand. When 17 minutes was over, students headed back into their classrooms. The Enough campaign allows students to have their voices heard about important issues regarding school safety. Throughout history, protests by youth have brought change throughout the world. The walkout at our school and others nationwide is a reminder to use your voice and speak out on topics that you are passionate about. Rambunctious is an adjective originating from 1820 to 1830. It means turbulently active and noisy. The dream sequence in Fiddler on the Roof is very wild and rambunctious. And for today's lunch, Italian cheese dunkers, carrots, blueberries, and choice of milk. And for Monday's breakfast, egg, ham, and cheese muffin, whole grain cereal with toast, assorted bagels, chilled juice or fruit, and low-fat milk.
That ends this week of news.
Come out tonight as we play The Three Eldest Sisters.
At 7:30.
To see Fiddler on the Roof by MCA, good luck to seniors in stage crew and in cast on their senior show.